Hi, I hope that you are very happy to be here. And well, we are going to the digital book already. We're going to talk about punishment and prepositions. So this is very important that everybody to put a lot of attention. Okay? I know you do so. Only we are going to do it. We are going to start here. We're going to start here talking or reading. Dice, have you ever been to court? I hope never. A menos que sea por algo de ser ustedes los que van a poner su testimonio, really. Well, so we're going to check this and we're going to read it together. Please, all together, we're going to read Pop Crime. Back in July, 22 years old Chicago student Michael Lewis decided that he wanted to listen a rap in his car in the middle of the night, really loud, with his windows down naturally. The neighbors weren't too happy, of course, and they called the police. Michael was sent to jail for the night but was released the next day, free as a bird to terrorize the neighborhood again. A week later, more rap music at 2 a.m. This time, Michael was charged with disorderly conduct and taken to court, but there was no evidence against him, so Michael was acquitted. Free as a bird again. Third week, more rap. Trouble is, there was a police car patrolling the neighborhood, so Michael had to face the judge again. But this time things got serious. Michael was convicted. He was sentenced to 3 days in jail and had to pay a 1,000 fine. But for whatever reason, the judge gave him an alternative. Listen to classical music for 30 hours. Easy choice, right? Not for Michael. After 20 minutes of Mozart and Beethoven, he chose the original punishment. Well, so this is something that we need to check and take note. This says here, identify the bold words and phrases in the pictures and listen to check what kind of music will be a punishment for you. We already read it, so what kind of music would be a punishment to you? You think about it. You got it? Well, so you write it down. Down, okay. Use the pictures, in pairs, use only the picture to remember master structure describing each sentence. If you have the opportunity to talk with a family, with your family in English, do it and talk about it. If not, use your imaginary friend. Remember, this is important this day. We are going to the next page. Listening. In pairs, look at the punishments and guess the crimes. Not a police officer. Not a police officer. So, what was the crime? Ring. Well, do you think these people are a gang or something? Well, they have ties, uniforms. Well, I don't know. We are going to listen what happened with these people.
Audio 9.14 1.
It was an ordinary morning in San Francisco's district court, and then, without warning, someone's cell phone rang and broke the silence. Judge Robert Rather didn't like what he heard. "Whose phone is ringing? Bring it to me now!" Nobody did. "Everyone will be arrested unless I get that phone now." Again, no one confessed. Judge Rather wasn't kidding. All 44 people present were charged with disturbing the peace and sent to jail. After suffering in prison for a couple of hours, they were released, of course. But the judge was permanently removed from office for abusing judicial power. In a recent interview, he said he had been under a lot of stress.
2,
Last month, 42-year-old Joe Montana woke up and decided to get himself into trouble. On his way to work, he passed 4 police officers and called all of them pigs. Montana was arrested for disrespecting an official, taken to court, and, to his wife's despair, convicted. But here's the unusual part. Joe Montana was given a choice. He could be sentenced to a week in jail or stand on a street corner next to a 400-pound pig for 2 hours. As if this was not bad enough, he would have to wear a T-shirt that said, "Not a police officer." Joe chose the pig.
Oh my goodness. Well, this is funny, at least for me. Now, we're going to see the second part. Just say, listen again, and match the phrases to stories, 1 or 2. There's one extra phrase. Charged with, order to stop, sentences to a week, sent to jail, taken to court, were released. Okay, so remember you are going to match the phrases. So you're going to write here 1 or 2. Answer it please and rewind the videos so you can listen to the audio again and check your answers. Now we're going to the next page. The word of English. Well, underline 13 more prepositions in each story as a 9.14 on page number 166. Well, so we are going to read first and then you are going to find the prepositions, okay? 1, 2, 3. It's hard to remember prepositions and use them correctly. Oh, yes. Here are 3 tips to help you. Number 1, notice and learn preposition in chunks or phrases. Example, try to remember was charged with rather than just charged. What does this mean? Que en lugar de nada más acordarte de la palabra charged, van a utilizar with rather than just charged. So all the phrase. Try to visualize prepositions phrases, even if your picture doesn't make sense. Visualize is something very important, okay? For example, this depends on the situation. So here we have a preposition, and when we write these prepositions in a different way, so we can remember it easily. Si tú eres bueno dibujando or not, pero you can do something like that and you don't forget on. Memorize and reusing a personal example really helps. Memorizing, o sea, que te lo memorices, pero que lo reutilices en ejemplos que son para ti verdaderos. Think in me when I'm in jail. Digo, to jail. ¿Por qué está mal? Ok, first Sarah, ahora sí les tengo que ayudar, my goodness. Ok, think in me sería una traducción en Spanish, you remember, pensar en mí. Pero in significa adentro. Entonces, pensar dentro de mí no tiene sentido. So that's why it's think of me or think about me. When I'm in jail, es correcto porque estás encerrado en la cárcel. I'm to jail, no, porque sería que tú vas hacia la cárcel. Yes? Well, now we are going to the page 166 to find more prepositions. Y nos vamos al transcript 914. Okay, so please, you're going to write down the phrase or whatever you need to help you learning the extra prepositions. I'm going to put it down. Please stop the video so you have extra time to read. In a moment, I'm going to put it down and move it. Stop the video. Okay. Stop the video. And you take your notes. That's important. Now I'm going to move it down to the page, to return to the page 101. Excellent. You say, listen how ED links vowels and consonants. Check the sentences according to the ED sounds. Listen again and repeat. Well, we're going to see the pronunciation of ED depends on the sound, not spelling in a regular verb. The after voiced consonant, I lift. The after vowel sound, studied. Studied. T after an unvoiced consonant, liked. Liked. It after T or D, wanted. Wanted. So ED. So this is important that you remember. I don't think it is really necessary, so we are going to go to the next part. Celebrity gossip. Write full sentences for 1 to 5. Do you know any similar stories? Dice full sentences. Eso quiere decir que les faltan palabras. Please stop the video and try to do it by yourselves. Did you stop the video? Excellent. Now I'm going to give you the answers. These are the answers. So please check them and stop the video in order that you can have extra time to review. Very good. Well, that's all for today. I hope that you have enough time to work with this. Not always it's easy, but I know that you can do it. Have a great time. See you tomorrow.